everyone. I thought of sharing something important today because I was actually reading and pondering and researching about climate change, which is a hot topic nowadays. And it's affecting us as a human on this space. Yeah, we actually being affected globally by the climate changes, which is taking a rapid progress in our environment, especially the biological environment, the ecosystem, and the supply chain of the humans and animals as well as the plants. So the hot topic that I'm going to talk about today is throughout my research is about the emission of carbon to the environment, whereby the carbon that we're going to talk about is more on like releasing diesel fuels to the environment, which is polluting and damaging the nature, and it's affecting a lot of habitats as well as the animals which is extinct due to this problem. Right, when you look at this in Antarctica, Arctic and all these places, the sea levels are actually increasing. It's because of due to the global warming which has taken place due to the forestation and also drastic things which is thinning the layer of the ozone, and it's causing a lot of damage, especially flood and extinction of polar bears. Some of the animals like butterflies and all these small kind of things are moving forward to other part of the country to survive, but some of it are in the extinct mode. So what we are going to do as a human here, so IPCC, so it's actually intergovernmental control of pollution, and panel has actually taken a lot of effort and strategies to eradicate this problem. But again, what's happening is it's not being so effective because this problem has been taking place, and it causes not only damage for the habitats of animals as well as humans. In terms, it also endangers the human being to they're getting critical illnesses and all that, and it is uncontrollable. So what are you going to do here? We got to put a preventive measure, and each one of us has to take our role as a human to stop and replace it with a renewable energy. So what renewable energy we're talking about is from the natural sources like the sun, that the air, the water, so these are the important factors. Like hydroelectric, when we talk about hydroelectric, it actually comes from the water, right? So this is actually natural source. So carbon is something which is implemented by the people, we as a human. So when it is released, so there are so many damages, not only for your lungs but also for the animals, because once this happens, it imbalances the ecosystem, the supply chain, they call it of the hierarchy of the animals, which is actually supplying the carbon dioxide and oxygen, and this is a rotational process. So if this process starts to be affected, the deterioration starts to happen. So that's why the research center has says that carbon emission has bring a lot to the climate change. Not only that, if rapid and drastic forestry and a lot of civilization which is taking place without concerning and without having a lot of global discussion can cause damage in the near future. So try to focus on climate change, because this is a biggest threat for us globally, and sooner or later we do not want to get extinct as well as a human being, which is already evident for animals. Yeah, thank you, and I will share more from my research later.